RAM is less than 10 days, and this is all you need about electrolysis, the calculation in electrolysis. If after solving this, if you cannot solve it, I'm going to send you money. If you cannot solve it, ask me for money. Okay, now what are the formulas you need? Number one, electrolysis. You understand the concept that electrolysis is just passing electricity inside a compound, which can be an electrolyte, right? Which should be an electrolyte in that case. So it can be in molten form, it can be in aqueous solution. Okay, that's very, very important. But that's not where I'm going. I want to just tell you the formulas. Now, the number one thing, the first law of Faraday, and the formulas are based on the laws of Faraday, either the first law or what, or second law. So the first law is saying that the mass of substance that is deposited is directly proportional to the quantity of electricity that you pass through it. Because you have to understand the concept that you have a container, then you pass electricity inside the compound, which can be NaCl, it can be anything. So you pass electricity inside to decompose this guy. So the mass that is deposited is directly proportional to the quantity of electricity that is passed through that container. Okay. Now, number one, from that law, you can agree with it that mass is directly proportional to what? To the quantity of electricity that is passed through it. That's what the law is saying. So from here, you will say M equals to, in mathematics, if you want to change this sign to an equal to sign, it must have a constant, and that constant is Z. Okay, so this is the first formula you need to know. But you need to know what these two guys mean. This Z that you are seeing here is called electrochemical equivalent. Now, if this guy means electrochemical equivalent, what does Q means? Q means what? Has another formula in its own. So Q is what? Is equals to what? IT, which is the current and the time in seconds. This one is in ampere. Never forget that. Good. Now, this Z that you are seeing here has its own formula. Just like I said, it's electrochemical equivalent. So the formula is what? Z equals to what? RAM over NF. This is relative atomic mass. This guy is the number of mole of electron. This is Faraday constant, 96500. Abi, everybody knows that. So by the time you know this and you know this, you have solved 50% of electrolysis question. You guys will not agree with me, but I will prove it to you. Now let's go. Now, if you bring this guy here, M, which is equal to what? ZQ, Abi. So you know this is Z. So if I replace this whole Z with what is here, so I will have RAM over NF multiplied by what? Multiplied by Q. Right? Now let's do the magic. Pay attention. If you are eating before, stop. Stop. If you want to register for our marathon class, 8 hours every day, 8 hours every day, where we teach you all these subject combination, all your syllabus for math, physics, chemistry, biology, everything, all your 4 subject combination, send a message to me to register. It's 5,000 naira. It's 8 hours, 2 hours for each of your courses. We did it last year. Over 600 people applied. We are doing it this year, bigger again. Over 180 people have applied already, have joined us. So you should join us. Be the next. And the price will increase, okay? You might try me. Now, mass here, Abi. So when this guy come here, let's do the magic. If this RAM comes down, it will be what? The mass over RAM equals to Q over what? NF. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Are you seeing what I'm saying? Oh yeah, drop it in the comment section. What does mass over RAM? What does it look like? What does it look like? Yeah, what does it look like? You already know exactly. That's why this is what? Mole equals to what? Because mass over molar mass, or this case now, if it's an atom, is just one element, it will be relative atomic mass in this case. So mass over relative atomic mass is also mole, which is equals to what? Q over NF. So when they ask you volume, or when they ask you anything, you just have to calculate the mole, because you know that mole can be linked to a lot of things. What can it be linked to? You can say mole equals to what? Volume in dmq over what? 22.4. Or mole can be linked to number of particles. You already know this one. I'm just trying to let you know. Over what? 6.02 times 10 raised by what? 23. So if they give you, they have to calculate this or this, you just need to go and find more for them, so you can link it to anything. So you can solve 50% of questions when you know these things. So what are our formulas? Formula 1, right? This is our formula 2. What is RAM? I already told you this. Then formula 3. Those are the things you need to know about first law. If you know this, you have been able to solve how many percent? 50% of what? Of electrolysis. Now, what is the second law saying? And how can I get the formulas? Of don't forget, Q is what? IT. Never forget. And I is current. T is what? Is time in seconds. Very important. Now, what is the second thing that you need to know? And that is what the other law states. I hope you understand this. Oh. No, I will still write the summary of everything, but I hope you understand it. Say you must pass Jamb. Drop in the comments or say I must pass Jamb. You will not write it again. Say it in the comments. Drop it with faith. I must pass Jamb. I will not write it again. You must not write it again. Say it in the comment section and subscribe to this channel anyways. So what is the second law? Now, is when you want to write WAEC, I will be more detailed about the law or something, but I will still tell you, but that's not what is important here. The second law is just saying that what when the same quantity of electricity is passed through different electrolytes, right? The relative atomic mass is inversely proportional to the number of mole of the charge on each of these things. Now, what am I trying to say? Let me just give you a diagram. We have container 1, container 2, container 3. This one contains copper sulfate, copper salt. This one contains aluminum salt, and this one contains silver salt. So these guys are connected, and they are all connected to a single electricity source. So that's what it means by when the same quantity of electricity is passed through different electrolytes. This is electrolyte A, electrolyte B, electrolyte B, electrolyte C. The relative atomic mass is inversely proportional to what? To the number of moles of the charges on them. But that is not what I need. That will not make you pass or score the question. What does this whole statement mean? The whole statement just means that M is directly proportional to what we call CE. What does CE mean? CE means what? Chemical equivalent. Chemical equivalent. That's what it means. So this is what I need in this case. Now, what does chemical equivalence means? So if you have M equals to constant K CE, Abi, so this is formula what? Formula 4. Now, but I need to know what CE means. CE, which I say is chemical equivalent, is RAM over N. Don't forget, it's away from that Z, which I call what? RAM over NF. Why do you think it has F here? It's because that one is what? Electrochemical equivalent. This one is called chemical equivalent. That's all you need. So what you just need is to make this one make sense. If M equals to K CE, if I need two of it, what will I do? Divide both sides by CE, divide both sides by CE. So by doing that, M over CE equals to constant. Just like the way you used to do your Charles law. So from here, what do I do? If I need two of it, what will happen? M1, CE1. So CE2. Now look at this. If you look at this very well, right? You will agree with me that I can let this thing make sense by bringing all the M together and all the C together. So it will be M1, M2 will come here, Abi. Then this will go here, CE1 all over CE2, right? This is everything. So this is another formula. This is the next formula we need to know. And this is formula 5, Abi. Now, this does not end there, but you know that I can always just replace RAM over N, which is this, RAM over N, which is also this. So it will just be RAM 1, then if it is 2, I'll put RAM 2 over over N2. That's all you need to know. Now, this is not the last part. This one is ready for those that want to write WAEC. You need to know this one. Is when they involve costs. So what you just do, you modify this one. So it will be M1 over M2 equals to CE1 over CE2 multiplied by cost of 1 over the cost of 2. So this is all the formulas you need to solve any electrolysis question. Go and try this and you not solve it. Let me give you a question to solve so that you see that this is not beans. This has been proven to work and it works, okay? But I will express the question. Calculate the mass of copper that is deposited if 5 grams of aluminum is deposited after passing the same quantity of electricity. You already know that this is second law. What do you need to use? Mass of copper over mass of aluminum equals to what? The CE of copper over CE of aluminum. Very easy. And I already taught you that CE is what? Relative atomic mass over N. Now they will give you, this is the relative atomic mass of copper, 63.5. Now it is the N that you need. N is the number of moles. How do I know? Copper here in this case is copper 2 plus. Now aluminum in this case is what? Al3 plus. So it is this guy that I need. So for the copper it is 2. So same thing for this guy. It will be what? Relative atomic mass of aluminum 27. And the mass of this guy is already what? 5 grams. So you just need to calculate the mass of what? Copper. Very easy. Drop the answer in the comment section. I'll be checking it to see if you get the concept. Just substitute it and get. You'll be getting, I know the answer already, but just drop it. If you want to register for the marathon class, just like I said, it's one of the best. 8 hours every day. Send a message to me. It's 5,000 naira to register. Send a message to me on WhatsApp, okay? And I'll add you and register you, okay? It's all the subject combination, all your first subject combination, 2 hours each, 8 hours every day. This is one of the best things. Go and ask my students. Go and ask them. You will know what I mean. So I will see you in the marathon class. Okay, the chemistry tutorial as always. Please, straight to the point. Message me and I will catch you.